Jim's just trying to adjust the camera so we could both be on here in the craft room.
Trying
Tell
to
you
find
about
a,
all the exciting things. What, huh?
trying to find a way to ID my area.
ID. Oh,
Yeah.
well, the best way to do it, Jimmy, is to sit down and look in the actual live. As you know, like your moderator screen, you'll be able to figure it out. Good morning, everybody. I have not stirred my intentions into my coffee yet or had a sip, so join us. If you don't practice any kind of like holistic or not new age magic, oh my gosh, new age practices, you can just do this in prayer, basically. And it's just basically when they talk about, I guess I learned this being a Catholic, but growing up in Catholicism, everything is done with intention. That's why all of the no birth control, because it's not about not having the sin, it's about doing everything in the intention of God, for God's reason. So what I'm doing is I've got an early bird coffee cup. If you just practice Christianity, all you need to do is say a quick prayer. You don't have to say like any, specific prayer. You're going to say, Heavenly Father, thank you for this morning. Please, please put all your blessings into this coffee. As I drink it, it heals my body, it gives me energy, and it gives me joy so that I can enjoy the rest of my day. Amen. So you can do that. I was just doing circles and figure eights. Figure eights are just infinity because life with Christ is infinite. But whatever your practice is, just stir your intentions into your morning coffee. It's something as simple as that. Appreciating. Thank you, sweetheart, for making my coffee again. Jim is the bomb when it comes to making coffee. Yes, I can make my own coffee. It's just I don't do it nearly as well. I'm not going to lie. I think I make other people's coffee better than I make my own because I can be very stingy. Plus, there's Miralax in there, so we want to make sure that's all dissolved up. What, huh?
Just for 17.
Kelly. Good morning, Sylvia, beautiful ladies.
Jan.
Who was the second person? Nellie?
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. I thought you said Nellie. I was like...
Sylvia, Jan, and Sonia.
Good morning, everybody. It's so beautiful to see you here. I wanted to surprise you guys with like crafts today, but literally, I'm not giving up. I'm still hopeful, but I haven't had gluten in like 3 days, and literally, I still can't close my hands. I don't know what's going on with my body. I'm gonna give my body some, hey, you put a lot of poison in this in the last 365 days. Let's just see, recovery. But I couldn't even put my bracelet on this morning, and it wasn't like where I was chasing the chain around, you know how that is? I literally couldn't open the lobster claw class. Like my fingertips, my neuropathy is a little bit extra this morning. So, but I'm still in here just in case. I do want to share with you, it's kind of funny. And if anybody has any questions, just pop on. But I think I was telling you guys in a vlog, this is the boxes that I did have from the Dollar Tree. These are the ones that I got in Las Vegas. And as you can see, there is quite, let me just match up the ends. Here, there is quite a difference in the length of the box, and there's also quite a difference in the height of the box. The good news is these, the idea is to use them like drawers in these, but the great news is they do still fit. They do stick out a lot further than they did in the old boxes, but they still fit. And Jimmy and I filled them with 12 essential oil bottles, and it didn't fall out, which was great. I was afraid that if it got too heavy, it would kind of go ass over tea kettle, but it doesn't. It stays in there, which is great for the project that we want to do. So I might still start that today. I've got the other crates down here. The other project that we have in mind is actually one of two. We saw a shelf system like this, which was kind of awesome. It's really just like this, but if you could see, it holds like cute little things. However, the depth that we want for the apothecary station, I want the depth of these. So I'm probably going to take
Jesse is on.
Oh, hi. So I'm going to probably take the crates and do the same thing. So I actually don't even have 4 out. I saw somebody also then just take for the crates and do the same thing. Is that a small one? Okay. Is this a small one? Okay.
Which is small, which is large.
Oh, let me move my coffee. Can you guys see me? Can you see what I'm doing on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, nobody's saying anything, so I assume you can.
I'm looking and I'm like, okay, yeah.
No, nobody was complaining. Like, I don't see what you're doing. So I figured it was okay. So this is probably going to be better. A configuration like this, depth of this, like, we have a lot of crystal orbs that I want to put on display right there in the middle of these things. And I just think that this is definitely better for our use. They aren't as tall on the regular size. Oh, what's happening?
I'm just going to adjust this a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So they can see exactly what you're doing.
Oh, sorry, everybody. So can I have the essential oils box? Can we leave it in here? So the essential oils I told you guys about these. We got Guru, the Guru Nambi essential oils. It's just a 6 like chakra set of your basic, like most used, commonly used. And they were buy one get one free at Walgreens. So we got 12 10 milliliter bottles of essential oils for $25, which is really good if you're, probably not the best price in the whole world, but these are really good. Highly recommended by my spiritual advisor now. But I just want to show you that if we do this and put some on display, you see how well they're displayed there. They fit perfectly. And, essential oils, you can get like larger lavender. You can get things that you would use more commonly, lavender, peppermint, those kinds of oils. They come in big bottles too. So you could do like a bunch of little bottles and big bottles and little bottles. And I had all these storage. Thank you, Jim. I had all these storage ideas in mind. That's why I sent out for the crates. What?
Jesse was saying it reminds me of water, wind, fire, and earth, or north, south, east, and west.
Of doing the boxes like that?
Yeah,
right? That's what I was thinking too.
And then she goes to say, I need to get me some boxes now. I want to make some shelves.
Well, I think where you live, you might have a better chance. But I think in the vicinity, like a 50-mile radius thing, that you can do it. In your neighborhood. I had to get these from Las Vegas. Don't forget, because they were not available in my distributorship. What?
Somebody by the name of the Fighting Filter said, "Hey y'all."
Hey y'all. The other. Sorry, my brain just stopped. Oh, the other thing I kind of wanted to do with you guys was there is a very famous. It's 12 boxes, and you put the 12 boxes down. Hey Jimmy, can you just fit these on that shelf where the other wood stuff is, just so I can have a little bit more room in what I'm doing?
I'm glad I left them there because one of the essential oils that I was going to use is in that container.
Okay, but you got another box in the room. Don't forget, you can open both. Oh no, it's in the kitchen still.
No,
look at that skill. It was in the egg thing that I made that says fresh eggs on the kitchen table. Okay. It was in there.
All right, I'll look.
Could you move? Oh, you're so cute.
Do it.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Now, this is such a pain in the booty, but I think you guys get the gist because they're stuck in there and I'm having trouble. So you basically take these like this. Can you guys see down, or should I stand them all up? Is it better to stand it up, the project?
I don't know. It looks fun.
Okay. So you take this, we put the rulers away? We did. That was silly.
Jen, I don't even know what box I work.
That's okay. You take, say you want to do a ruler. This is a free Lowe's paint stir stick. Just use the back, cut off the end, yada, 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 yakety schmackety. And basically you make this cute little like mailbox sorter. Now, as a former rural mail carrier for the Leesburg Post Office, I don't ever want to see something like that again. No, I'm kidding. But it's got these cute little things, and you put little tchotchke in there. But I want to do something different, obviously, because I have to do something different. What I wanted to share with you guys, and I actually had this in mind to teach you this for a picture window, a picture frame window.
Sylvia said peppermint oil is good to put on your pulse points when it's hot and muggy outside.
Yes. Peppermint oil is so good for so many things, but honestly, yes, that's a great tip.
Just Chris said, I totally need something like that.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
And
I'm getting to your house. We're going to craft. So
Jesse said, just out of curiosity, how many boxes / crates did you get?
I got 24. But they wouldn't even do the smallest order. I think the minimum you could have got with these was either 4 or 12. But I knew I needed at least 20. But that was when I thought I had 2 more at home or 3 more at home. The three that I have are the wrong size now, so I don't know that I'll have everything. But
Karen.
Oh, sorry.
Alsberg, Alsberg, Berry. Anyhow, says good morning.
Good morning.
You look bright and happy today.
I do. I feel bright and happy today. So one of the things that I wanted to show you, and I will show you, and I originally had this intended for a window picture frame, is I'm not the kind of girl that really cares for when you stack all these boxes on top, that there's these thick sides and thin edges. I don't really care for that very much. And I'm going to sacrifice a box to show you what we're going to do. To see if it works right here on live camera. On live TV. Jim, you know that, oh no, I have it here still. Hold on.
I don't know.
I can always glue it back together, can't I? It's just wood. So what I wanted to show you is if you take the end, this is very rudimentary, okay, because I'm not got all my measurements down. And you take the sides and you glue them here, okay? And this side goes here. Oop, oop, oop. This is the part that takes the minutia of the measuring. And this would be easier. So this is going to be, this could be on a backing or this can be open shelving. But basically, if you take all these, you might have to sand the edges down. That's what I figured because can't really measure. Did I say engines? Is that what you're laughing at me for?
Yeah.
But you guys get the point here is you can see that you can make, you can eat it. Yeah, because I wasn't talking to you. You can make, I feel like I just want to glue it. You can make an open shelf that kind of looks the same. I know you guys can see it. I know you guys can see it.
Yeah, I can see it on.
I know you. No, I don't mean that. See it how it'll come together. I know they can see the finished product come together. So with this, you can still do your like little trim piece, so it still does look like your mail sorter situation. This one, of course, you can only do. Well, I mean, really can't only do it, but it only makes it practical to do it 3 by 3. So because you're making 9 compartments with 6 boxes. I do have the window frame, picture frame windows that I was going to make like this. Basically, you can imagine the same thing. You take 5 regular picture frames. You take the 6th picture frame. You miter the edges off. Sorry, guys. You know what? You don't have to be on my wrist, because I'm not getting up during the live stream anyway. So if you're going to tell me to get up, I'm not getting up. But I hope, is anybody responding at all that they have an idea of what I'm talking about?
No, not yet.
I feel like I'm just like, blah, blah, blah.
Karen said, sending you many blessings.
Oh, thank you, love.
Libertyville.
Thank you, love. Blessings back.
Illinois.
Blessings back right to you. Knew that was
Sylvia
happening.
says she's got it. Like she understands what you're doing.
Sorry about that. If that was a big loud clap, clap, clamp, clamp, clap in someone's ear, I do apologize. Let's see. That's better. It's like I was trying to pull this board out underneath and the whole thing went boop boop. So this is a puzzle, right? So you can kind of see that the puzzle could work to hold everything together. Oh, yeah, sure. This is a puzzle, a wooden puzzle. We got these a long time ago. But you can see that the puzzle could work as a backing, right? You can see how you can help establish a back to some of these. The other thing that I have is this board from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree sells these. Oh, good Lord, words. They sell these 12 by 12, I think they are, and they're not like just finished. I did take the sticker off, but you can kind of see as well. It would just stick out a little bit on the sides, but it would make a really good backing. The project would be much easier. I guess what I'm trying to say is the project would be much easier if this had a backing. So, while we're crafting, you can either do halfsies, which is what I would do. Okay. So it would half cover the back. Or if you wanted to just have like one open shelf at the top, or 1.5 open shelves, I guess, you could really do like this. What?
Sylvia says, you're buffering intermittently.
No, I did not know that. Am I on the Wi-Fi? Can you check? No, can you check the phone and see if it's on Wi-Fi or if it's got bars, or do I need to take it off Wi-Fi and just use?
I don't know. It might be leather too, but no, I can't tell because the one piece is blocking.
Oh.
But I haven't noticed any buffering on my tablet, so I don't know.
Oh, when you're watching the live stream, right. Not okay. Wait, you haven't noticed that my picture is buffering, or you haven't seen that your tablet is buffering because the live stream uses up more bandwidth. We still look good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, if it's on their end, it could be weather.
Yeah, that's all right. So why don't we just make this thing?
Sylvia also says a backing would make it sturdier.
Oh, totally stable, 100%. The boards will also, so those decorative pieces that you put across, those also will hold them in place. Will help it really be very stable, because it kind of goes over the top of one, and then under the bottom of the other. So this also really would help too. So that's one of the things where I was saying the box is actually just going to be easier. I'm sorry, the backing is just going to be easier to work with them because you actually can put them down and they'll stay where they belong, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I have that boo-boo on my nose and it's irritating me. Didn't mean to look like I was picking my nose on camera.
Yes, Trey, I was hoping the glue was coming next. That's from Jesse.
Yes. My recommendations are always wood glue, but we do. No, I didn't say that. Nope. I didn't say that. I didn't say do. Now, I don't have any wood glue from the Dollar Tree because I don't need it. There's just some things I think you should spend $1.67 at Walmart and get. Because honestly, you do get more wood glue. It's Elmer's. I don't think it's $1.67 now. I think because the price of everything has gone up. It's probably $2 or something.
Sylvie wants to know if you intend on painting.
We're in discussion with that, correct? So the original sample that we saw was stained. Jimmy and I were back and forth because the furniture in that room, as you know, is like a stained wood, but the storage system that we have, what's the face? Stained wood. It's not painted wood.
I don't know if it's stained or not because mahogany.
It's not mahogany. None of that furniture is mahogany anymore except your dresser.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. But that's okay. Even the mahogany, they put, so it's like oiled. Is that what you're saying? It's not stained? Okay.
Yeah.
So there was like, do we stain it? And then we were kind of like, every other storage system we have is whitewashed. So now there are two schools about, do you paint it first or do you whitewash it first? Reason being, if we're going to whitewash, we can glue it first. If you're going to stain it, it's best to stain it first. And here's why. Stain and wood glue are not good friends. Stain and hot glue are not good friends. Basically, you could get holidays if you have any glue on the outside. Now, if you get wood glue on it, you're supposed to wipe it right away. Hope you guys know all that. Also, with many companies of glue, you're supposed to wet the wood. I don't know if you guys know that. With wood glue, you're supposed to like wet the wood, glue, wait, blah, 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 like that. We don't. We just jump right into it, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we're most likely gonna paint this. Can I get the rulers that I thought we left them out, the 2 packs of rulers.
But I don't know where we would have put them.
Yeah, that's okay. They're probably back in the box.
Yeah.
My hands, Jimmy, I wasn't gonna craft today because my hands are shot and I can't get the glue open. Now I'm like, la.
I can get it open. Crowbar.
Need a pliers?
What, Jeri-Ann?
You need a pliers?
Yeah, something to pry this up because it's glued itself shut. Literally.
I thought they might have been in there, but they must be in with the glue. Unless somebody took my pliers and didn't bring them back. That might be the thing. Oh, duh. Never mind. Jerry's having an old lady moment. My bestie's not here, so I can call myself an old lady all I want. She don't like it. Well, because she feels like it's got a very negative connotation. Basically, you're saying that
good job, Jim.
You did not just break my glue.
Yeah, I just barely put the clamp around it. I was trying to pull up, and the thing just went pop.
You put the clamp on the wrong side, babe.
No, I didn't.
Let me see.
Around the base of the whatchamafidget.
Yes, you're supposed to pull up where the threads are.
Sorry.
That's all right. Jimmy just popped the top off the glue. So the thing what I'm gonna need then is I'm gonna need like a bottle to put it in. Where I'm trying to think of from where, honestly. What'd you say?
I was about to say one. I said what bottle, and then I was about to ask what about one of those mason jars, those little mason jars.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thank you. The kind.
Get out of this room.
You can get out of the room. Oh, carefully taking the camera with you. I guess we're gonna use this like this. No, I'm gonna get a brush. I just thought, Now look, you don't have to use a brush. You could use a stick. Use a skewer. Use this because it's gonna go in the garbage, and you don't have to make a huge mess, and it doesn't cost anything, and yada yada yada. My love don't cost a thing. Sorry, I didn't even know there was a movie called no, not a movie. Nope, none of those words are the right thing. I was on the Torrid website looking at, they had a thing like 50% off all their clearance. And I saw that they had a J-Lo concert t-shirt for like Love Don't Cost a Thing. That album. Or an album t-shirt. Oh, okay. Is that plastic?
Yes, ma'am. That's plastic.
I'll use that.
And this coffee tastes nasty, and that's my own fault because I did it.
What happened?
I don't know. I guess it's just a mixture of flavors.
Ah. So what I really like about a project like this is, um, I know we said we would craft together in the future, but I realized that since I cracked this box open, I can go ahead and glue it. Um, anyway, I said we would craft together on a live stream. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to pull out your whatever project you're working on and just work with me. I'm okay. If my voice helps you for motivation, I know I get that a lot. Um, I just figured that since I had this box split open was one thing, um, but also, but also, I wanted to glue this on the puzzle.
Let's see here.
I wanted to glue this on the puzzle.
Oh.
Last thing I'm going to ask you, please. I don't have any new wipes in here because we ran out and we took them into the bathroom. You just get me a package of wipes.
Yeah.
Baby wipes would be fine. The blue kind, if we have any left. If we only have the fragrance free, I'll take those too. So I was going to use this puzzle backing. I think I just, my brain is not braining properly right now. So this puzzle is a cardboard puzzle on wood. As those of you may or may not have ever used these before, and I've lost my garbage can. Oh, no, I didn't. It's behind the crates. Yes. What I like to tend to do is to glue the pieces in or pull the cardboard off, or both. So, but today we're just going to glue the pieces in. Actually, today we're just going to glue the pieces out. We'll glue them later. Thank you. The only thing that I didn't get from you that I asked you before you left is the rulers, please. So let me fix my boo-boo.
You want rulers or you want sticks?
I wanted the rulers. They are sticks. Stir sticks? No.
Yeah, you got a
No.
package opening here.
Yeah, from when Eden got married. We made paper fans at Eden's wedding. Jim didn't get to come to Eden's wedding because he was working. Please help. Oh my goodness. What did I do? I don't have nails. My nails have recently left me. Yeah. All right, give me. I'll just use a tool.
I can't. All right, I don't know what to do.
Anybody ever have this problem where their wipes didn't get perforated? That is what happened, isn't it?
That's what it looks like.
Nope. My glasses are going soft. Oh yeah, that's kind of wow. That's exactly what happened.
Sylvia says, I didn't know that about glue and stain.
Yes, glue. Anything that makes a waterproof barrier. Think about it. It's going to prevent the stain from getting into the wood.
Then Jesse says,
Oils. That's why we use tack cloth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jesse says, yes, I'm so excited to see you craft live. It's so inspiring. Thank you very much so much.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's very sweet.
And we have Mary Parker. Oh my goodness, you look like you were going to eat Jim. Okay. And then Sylvia says, I call it a senior moment.
Can Mary Parker explain what she meant? Just put that up. Remember where the wood board came from? And just let it dry on top of those shelves. Don't put it in the spot yet. It's got to dry. Okay, let's try this one again.
Itchy nose.
Itchy nose. So we're using a puzzle back because it's a really perfect size for this project. And that's what I was trying to accomplish the first time. Did we get an answer?
No.
Okay. So I'm just putting glue on the top of this portion right here. I am not using hot glue because if I want to show you a trick, right? This is what we come here for, right? If you take your white glue, wood glue, or so forth, and you see how it's getting really, well, you can't see. Do you notice how it's getting really hard to move? It's kind of connecting. Sorry. The puzzle feels like it's not warped, like it's warped.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, you can see that? All right, good. So if you do wiggle it just enough, it'll kind of stay. Not forever. Don't put it up yet. but it'll hold its place. Any questions from anybody? Or they just liking to sit here and watch me make things?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Why aren't you just using a staple gun?
Because you'll be able to see the staples, and this is very, very thin wood. So the biggest problem that I've had since we moved here, and it's a great question. The biggest problem I've had since we moved here is the ability to find chiseled staples in 5/8. 5/8 being the depth of the staple, obviously. I'm going to use, if I can find it, I don't know where the other one went. Oh, it's mixed in with the puzzle pieces. I'm just going to use this spacer. I'm going to use it up here to ensure that these are far enough apart. And I'm going to use it here. Can I have that? If you don't mind. Yeah. And we're going to use it here.
No, I don't mind. I ain't got one to think with.
Right there to ensure that this is spaced enough apart. So there we go. Now, I'm not going to use this in the project, and this one I'm not going to glue in yet. Okay, I'm going to let everything set up a little bit first. Well, I mean, I could. It's just that, look, we have set this off the tabletop, and if I glue it right now, you'll see it's just going to be floating in midair. I won't have anything to support it. I mean, I could throw something under there, but it's not necessary to do right now anyway. Now, I did notice that.
So are you going to put...
I am very crooked, which I didn't realize before. So go ahead, Jimmy. What was the question?
Are you going to put backing on the bottom?
No, there's just going to be a kind of open shelf there and an open shelf at the top. It's going to be the top of this open. The top of this is going to be open too. So let's see. I just want to do my measurements now. Jim, just to see, can you see what I'm talking about here? So this is going to be a top shelf that's going to have a piece missing, and then these, like the back, will be
floating.
What you see, just a tiny opening. Okay. Now, as far as this one's concerned, the front will be, we're going to use these rulers just because they're so easy to work with and cut. Now, if you do have the big boxes, this is another thing I forgot to mention. The big boxes, you'll need 12 inches because the boxes are, if you're doing the original project, you need a longer piece of wood. That's what I meant to say. That's all.
Oh, Margarita's here.
Good morning, my lovely. Oh, this center box will get all the glue.
If you need the sticker off.
If I can get the sticker off. If you're just joining us, we're making a little storage cabinet out of these crates from the Dollar Tree. We're making it a little different than the inspiration piece. The inspiration piece was, I believe I found it on Home Talk, but I don't know who the original creator was, which I really hate, by the way. I love to be able to give credit where credit is due. I'd love to be able to just say, oh, I know this person is the original. It's the OG. If you're just joining me now for the crafting side, I also would like to tell you that I'm not using hot glue, but you can. I'm using just wood glue, and we just accidentally broke the wood glue, so that's why that's not there. I'm not pressing this one down until I get these ones on, because I don't know if I have my placement perfect. So anybody have any ideas, suggestions, any questions? Everybody's just loving it. You guys are just loving hanging out with me, crafting. This is what we do on a Sunday morning. I hope you're all crafting too. I hope the reason you don't have questions is because you pulled out your own craft project and are just hanging out with me while I craft. I do realize I did too much glue on this end, so let me just move that over. Okay. Now, what I just said was I put as this is going to hang over, I put too much glue there. So just take a wipe. You don't have to worry about your work surface if you just take a wipe. And what I really like about baby wipes for glue and wood glue, white glue and wood glue, is that they don't leave a residue. You won't, actually one of the things with staining is they use these like special wipes in the wood shop. They just wipe off the glue. They'll take the sandpaper to it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I just wiped off the excess glue. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. The reason I'm doing it this way now is because when I put the first two pieces down, I realized that they weren't even on the board. They weren't even on the puzzle. So the same thing with here. I'm going to glue right behind this piece. So I'm going to, if you have trouble remembering, put your fingers back there and you can feel your fingers. So you figure you're going to glue here because that's what's going to touch the wood. Okay. Now that I know that I don't want to have hangover, I can avoid it in the future. Yes, sir.
Nothing. I was about to say something.
About hangover? About hangover?
Yeah. I've never had one yet.
Well, trust me, it's not something you would need to worry about having. They're not great, so.
It's that Scots-Irish Jamaican blood that keeps me from being
That's right.
hungover.
That's it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna.
Says I like seeing you craft. I just brings light to you. Love to see you light up.
Thank you, sweetheart. I feel loved. I feel very, very, very loved right now. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use these puzzle pieces. I think if I stack two, that might be perfect to hold. Just about. Oh, that's almost perfect. And we're only going to glue the edges that touch the wood crate anyway. So this might be the perfect project or the perfect part of the project for the hot glue assist. But I'm going to show you a little tiny trick if you have painter's tape. You're going to show me that glob coming off, Jim?
Well, no, I was going to say make sure you have the, that way. So the decorative glues
line up. Yeah. Thank you, sweetheart. That was very sweet for you to remind me of that. Jim, can you get me masking tape? So, okay. So Jim doesn't have masking tape. So what is that going to mean for us? What do you guys have any ideas? Because I do. I know that's why you come here for the ideas. Oh, Jerry, you need a piece of sticker that's going to hold the pieces together. I wonder if this will stick. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So this is basically the sticker that came off the bottom. You know it'll stick long enough. You know it also comes off easy. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. Let's get this one lined up.
Learning to grow. Learn to grow my own. Okay. She says hi.
Hi, who? Oh, that's the name of that channel is Learning to Grow Your Own.
Yeah, that's the name.
Oh.
I guess the name they use.
Well, it's not. I just so everybody knows, everybody has a channel, whether you post something or not. When you go to search somebody's profile, like anybody's profile, it says channel name. So just remember that whether you post videos or not, your username is your channel name on YouTube. Okay.
Rhonda. I guess it's Rhonda.
How do you spell it?
Ronda.
Yeah, Rhonda.
Okay. This is hello you two. Hope you are feeling well. Good to see you. Great to see you in your element again. Don't overdo
it. Thank you. So, do you see a problem, and does anybody have a solution? Because I have a solution, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to think if you can come up with a solution. The problem that I have right now is that I can't support these side pieces, and I can't keep them level with the top. So what do you think we should do? That's right. We're going to turn the whole project over. So I might need Jim's assist, but I probably won't. What'd you say?
Hammer.
A hammer?
Hammer fixes everything.
Well, a hammer does not fix everything. So I should have had your help because we just messed this up. So.
Okay, well, it's this side that was on.
What?
It was this side this was on.
It's this side this was on. Oh, that I was gluing. Yes, yeah. I am. I know, but did you see that I lost a piece?
Oh, no, I did not.
I was like, what is he talking about?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I really was just like, what is he talking about? Jimmy, the problem that I'm having right now is that
it's a warped
board. The board is warped and it's staying warped. Can you just hold those two and let's pivot this? Actually, you know what? You guys saw me glue this. Don't pivot it. Let go. Sorry. Let me just see. This is the one, right? And where's the top and where's the bottom? Shoot. I ripped this one off. Oh, there's the bottom. Okay, so.
A and G.
And Smith.
And, Smith. Says hi, everyone. How are you doing?
All right. I'm going to show you guys on that side how we're going to line these up properly from upside down. So hold on a second. Oh. It's going to be a biatch to switch this thing around. So all I'm doing basically is I'm pressing the boxes, squeezing the boxes in towards the piece of wood to give it some stability. And because I want it lined up on the top is now the table. Got it? I hope you guys got that. So let's put this on there and this on there. Oh, this one moved. Can you push that box in?
Push what box in?
Just push this box towards me. I think that's the one I showed everybody how to glue down really well, and now it's biting me in the hiney.
It's not going to move.
It's not going to move, so I don't know with this one. Okay. All right. I was so fun to show you guys how to glue that thing down permanently. Guess what happened? All right.
Sylvia was suggesting putting something heavy on.
Yes, that's what I was just saying that if the only thing that's super heavy is that tray, and how about do one of those jars have heavy duties? Because I got heavy duty jars here too, right?
Not that heavy duty. Yeah, that will work a lot better.
Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay. Let's get the other side. Now, can you guys see where the bottom was? This is sanded smoothly and this is rough edges. So the bottom is going to go up now because we have this backwards.
Sylvia was saying that it may unwarp it.
Yes, I hope so. There is plenty of ways to prepare. You know, if you realize it's warped and you don't have a YouTube channel, you can set it aside till tomorrow with something heavyweight on it, or wet it would probably be the best way. If you wet wood, you have a better chance of manipulating it to the way you want it.
Do it the old-fashioned one. Steam it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see how this one fits in. Almost completely perfect, which I'm happy about.
I think Sylvia's got a great idea. Put a book on it.
Oh, there's like a whole pile of books right here. Did I really remember that? Seriously, Jerry? Seriously? Like a glove. Okay, hold on. I just got glue all over my fingers, all over the piece of wood. It's not fitting like a glove. I'm trying too much. I'm trying too hard. So this is the stuff that gets edited out of a teaching video. But I've showed you guys live crafting before. If I make mistakes, because the thing is, I make mistakes. Professionals make mistakes. Now, professionals who are like carpenters and, you know, everything is square and level all the time, don't make as many mistakes as like professional crafters who are creating something for the first or second or third time. because it takes time to learn what's going to work and what's not. So right there, you guys can see, that's pretty dead on. And I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to not move it. That's the difference. Right now I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Yay. I do have one sticker left. I really don't know what I did with all the other ones. I thought I left them all here.
I think you only filled out 3.
Oh, that's the things weren't on there? Okay. Yeah. I love how there's just this giant pile of books right here. And I'm like, what should I use to weigh down? There's markers and books and inspiration books and journals and you name it, and it's there. I stuck them in the garbage can. Okay. Can you guys, Jimmy, can you, they see this end?
A little bit.
Okay. So we're going to do the same thing with the end. This handle is going to go towards the table. That's easy enough to remember when you're doing the end pieces.
They won't be able to see that end.
No, that's okay. As long as they could see me. I'm going to put this end on first just to make my life easier, guys, okay? Actually, I'm going to do the opposite. My life would be much easier if I did the other way. So the other thing with wood glue, you guys know, yep, you guys know that it's not like the more the merrier. Like with hot glue, you're like, the more the merrier. The more hot glue, the better. With wood glue, it's really more of a precise, oh, I just did the opposite of what I said to do. Yay, professionals. I'm just going to reach over real quick. Excuse my border house reach. Is it lined up, sweetheart? Because I can't really see.
I can't tell. Your fingers are kind of in the way. Oh, it looks lined up.
Looks lined up?
Yeah.
I'm taking your word for it. It's got to stand on this end.
I know.
Okay.
It keep on wobbling it, so I can't.
Dead on? Okay. I'll take it. He didn't say dead on, but he gestured possibly. Now I wanted to show you something, that this one actually, this is towards the inside of the crate. You see it's got a little lip. So I'm just going to put it up against the
box.
Yeah. And the
Sylvie wants to know, does the wood glue smell?
No, not at all. Just dropped it. I see, baby, I'm right here. Wipes on my new table. I'm not messing up my new table. So just spread it around like that. Wood glue has like an Elmer's, it smells like Elmer's glue. And it is practically white glue. There's just a little bit of different formulation in it. I believe it's the ratio of like this to this to that to that. So I wanted to tell you guys what's really funny is the center box right now. The only way the center box could be out of line right now is if any of these boxes moved and weren't holding their side pieces down anymore. Am I making sense? Like that center box that's under here doesn't really have anywhere else to go because the edges are holding them together. So unfortunately, this is going to be it for today because this has to dry. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. But we can definitely finish it on the live stream on Sunday. Unless I come in here and craft, then I'll just share it all in a video together. That's the only thing. And actually, I will be able to move this in 24 hours when it dries. So I could do that. I was going to glue these pieces in, so we can do that while we're talking still. I think that'd be all right.
Kicking and Wickens here.
Hey! You missed me showing everybody how to store essential oils for the apothecary. And then the next time when we come back, I'm going to use these rulers, but I'm only going to use half a ruler. I don't like the real big, and especially since these boxes are smaller than the original inspiration. So I'm going to use half a ruler. So one package of rulers is all you need because you can use half a ruler for each edge, and there's 3 edges.
How do you
okay?
Split them in half?
They split in half quite easily. We've done it on the channel before. Okay. Actually, I made a mini 2-tier tray by actually just splitting the wood down in sections. The one that's out in the living room. It's made with two like little trays like you put up over there, right, Jim? Like those ones over there. And what I did was I notched the wood down so that um, it would hold the bottom tray, and then I notched this notch a little smaller, and it holds the middle tray.
So you use like a pair of scissors or?
Exacto knife or box cutter.
Okay.
I mean, those are the really best things. And you can use one ruler to cut the other ruler, which is also
weird.
And because no, not weird, also helpful. And because these rulers have the hole in the end, and I'm trying to use up materials I had, which is really hard when you're teaching people how to do stuff they can't no longer go out and get. But I'm trying to show you that there are other alternatives. Um, the paint stirrer sticks. There are wood pieces from the Dollar Tree that are a little less easy to cut, but still doable. These are way bigger than you need. But there's similar pieces of wood like this at the Dollar Tree. Okay. But this box, I think, is going to end up to be like 9 inches. Oh, I got a ruler here. Yeah, I think it's going to end up to be like 9 inches. So I'm going to, while we're still talking, I'm going to glue the pieces in. It'll stabilize the board as well, so that's good. I love this puzzle because it's so like ocean animals, and whenever ocean animals, I think of my dad. I actually been thinking a lot about my dad. Actually, to be honest, is my nostalgia factor is 12-fold. My just things have just been like that in my life. Part of it is getting older. Part of it is losing aunts and uncles, and then part of it is kidney cancer. Just it happens. Your life as you get older, you become more nostalgic for certain things. Would you open that plastic jar for me, sweetheart, so we can get this glue in there? I don't really know. I'm trying to use a lot of it so we don't have like a ton to put in there. Mm-hmm. If you're just joining us, Jim accidentally ripped the top off of this glue
Don't know my own friend.
with his bare hands. Here, you can just marry that to that. Let me get the. And also, if you're just joining us, I also showed everybody how that this is a puzzle from the Dollar Tree, but you could use other wood plate pieces, whatever fits your style, your fancy, and so on and so forth. I just like to put the puzzle piece permanently together because it does help with the stability of the box. Thank you, Jim. The storage box. And I did tell everybody that this reminded me of the mail sorter at the post office.
Jesse says, "Oh, I do the same when I see ocean. I think of New England."
Aw. It's funny because I don't want to live there again. I want my family to all live somewhere else because they still do have, look, you pay a lot of money to live by the ocean, and then the ocean takes your whole life. And I'm not mad at it, but it just wasn't for me. I'm a country girl at heart. I kind of always have been. I'm just checking all my boards, making sure everything's still. That one's good, you said?
No, I said mountains.
Oh, mountains.
You want to live in the country? I want to live in the country.
Well, to me, mountains can be country. It's about the neighborhood. It's not really about the. Like, I don't want to be a farmer. I mean, I'd love to raise chickens, but you can do that in the mountains too, especially with the price of eggs. So we know the price of eggs not only has to do with bird flu, but it also has to do with what they said a year ago when there was a year ago basically when Ukraine was attacked and gas prices went because of the gouging. The the feed was all expensive because it cost money to move the feed. So then the animals will have to be more expensive because, yeah, and so on and so forth. So that's just how economics works. Now I will show you guys. What, honey?
I think I got it all out.
Well, just leave it. You can leave it up. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I gotcha. So. I gotcha. If you think you got it all out, you got it all out. Yeah, it's fine. It's one of the things I like about wood glue bottles. You see how they angle like this so that you can get all the drops out? It does feel like there's a big chunk down there, though. But if it's down there chunky, then it's probably not going to be good.
No.
But I would like to show you guys. So if I have this holiday here, I can cut the backing. So this is the piece of wood that was on that crate. So you could always just use this as what?
Sylvia says, I call my husband Bam Bam because he doesn't know his own strength. So, Jim, you're not alone.
Viking warriors, Scottish Viking warriors, right?
Yeah, let's see here. Jesse says, see, I'm from Central Maine, so not close to the ocean.
Yeah.
Definitely spend a lot of time there.
Well, how many people in upstate New York didn't think Superstorm Sandy was going to affect them, and they all lost tons of stuff because they were really far from the ocean, but there was so much water, and it took all the rivers and streams that went up to it. Look, it would have been the next ice age had it been ice instead of